Okay, so we're mellowing out somewhat. There's not as much of a jangly sort of feel or sound to this one. And what's interesting about this, and it's a really key concept in my own compositions and style, is the use of the power chord shape with open strings. So basically what we're doing here, and a lot of it, is utilizing the E power chord. So that's the E and the B note on the A and the D string, 7th position. The D power chord, a whole step lower, and another whole step lower for the C power chord. And you can get a lot of mileage out of these, so if you know all your power chords across the neck and the key that you're in at the time, it usually works best with G major or E minor, C major and A minor. At the moment we're in the key of G major. So it works well with that, and through experimentation you can add different notes in and things and get lots of really cool sounds, as you'll get to know once you've learnt this example. So we're going to start with that power chord shape and use the open G string with it, so it'll sound and look like this. And as is pretty much common throughout the examples, there's a lot of repetition in the picking pattern and the strings that we're hitting. So we just move that down 2 frets. Another 2 frets. And repeat. So that's the first 4 bars. In the next 4 there's a slight variation to the picking pattern, so we'll have a look at that. Back into the 7th position. So this time the last 3 picks we're picking from the A to the D and the G string, whereas before we picked from the G to the D to the A string. So we're going from lower to higher this time. Down a couple. Down another couple. And a little bit more of a technical picking pattern here. So basically what I'm doing is just filling it out a bit more. Now this is into the next key concept, so we're kind of using what we've been doing, similar type of thing, but what we're going to do now is introduce melodic notes on the B string, and this is one of the things that I love to do. So, you know, instead of playing a standard E minor bar chord or jazz shape, and the D and the C, well, we can instead omit the 3rd string fretted note, just keep that as the open G string, so we get that G string, open. So we've got the power chord shape, open G string, and then we've got the scale tone on the B string, in this case E. With the D, we've got the F sharp, that's at the 7th on the B string, and then the E minor. Got the 8th fret on the B string. So in the first bar of this bit, we're going to do this. This is pretty much the same rhythm as what we were doing before, just with that addition of the more melodic note. Take that concept down into the D position, 5th position. Then we take that same concept down into the C position, 3rd position. We're going to fill it out a bit more towards the end of that. With that part. So I'll just play these 4 bars for you now. Here we go. This is from the 9th bar to the 12th bar. Basically what we're doing now is taking the same sort of chord shapes and just moving those, sorry, not moving them, but what we're doing is we're just sort of making into a slightly different picking pattern. And we're actually using that melodic note another time within the bar, as you'll notice there. Just here. So we're emphasizing that. Down into the D position. C position. Okay, so I'm going to play these last 4 bars and we'll see how we go with that.